Hi everyone, Fenris Models here.
And Mini-Fen.
And today we wanted to show you her build out of Tamiya's mini 4-wheel drive cat racer.
It's going to be amazing.
Now, this one is a little different than what I usually feature here on my channel. Mini 4-wheel drive cars are sometimes called Japanese slot cars, and you'll see why here in a bit. However, one of the fun things about this mini motorsport is the fact that each car comes on its own as its own model kit to be put together and built. There's lots that can be done towards tuning these little machines, but each one starts life similar to the plastic model kits we all know and love. Here you can see Mini-Fen and I clipping the pieces from the sprue for the first few steps and cleaning up the parts as we usually do. Using a pair of side snips, we free the part and trim down any remaining plastic with a fresh hobby blade. While you can paint them up however you wish, here we're just keeping the plastic in the out-of-box color and applying the foil stickers provided in the kit. For applying foil stickers, and stickers in general, is to never touch the sticky bit with your fingers if you can avoid it. Not only will it lose stickiness to your fingers, but the natural skin oils will further degrade any adhesive that remains. Ideally, you should clean the working surface of any oils as well, but as you can see here, we didn't quite do that. Instead, use a hobby blade to gently peel up a corner of the sticker and use that to transfer the sticker to where it needs to go. You can use your fingers or a cocktail stick or anything similar to then press the sticker in place. In doing it this way, your foil stickers will remain in place for a significantly longer time. All stickered up, we can continue building the body. The way that these kits are designed, glue is unnecessary. This is in part due to the tuning available to you that I mentioned earlier. You want to be able to remove parts and swap them out as needed. Now, I'm serious about these being fully tunable machines. That includes motors and gear sets. Mini-Fen did a great job placing in some of the gears here. The kit does admittedly make it quite easy. Each gear has a little slot for it to just slip right on in. After the first set of gears were in place, we applied a little of the included lubricant and spun the gear shaft to spread it across all of the gear teeth. The wheels were next. Rubber vinyl tires were slipped over the bright yellow rims, which were then fastened to the axle. Washers needed to be installed at the ends of each wheel before the axle could be secured in place. And after the wheels, some basic electronics. And by basic electronics, I really just mean copper plates that would link the batteries to the motor. These slipped into place easily enough, though Mini-Fen did need a little direction in keeping them oriented in the right way. Then the motor got its gear, was clipped into place on the motor bracket, and secured to the chassis. The final gear was set into place, and all the other gears then received the housing covers that would help keep them in contact with one another. These required the use of self-tapping screws to secure them in place. And from there, we could assemble the bumpers and guide wheels. You see, Japanese slot cars are a little different from their British and American counterparts. Instead of having a small metal plate that fits into a slot in the track, which, when given electricity, powers the motor, the tracks themselves are set up as a series of channel-like slots for each car. You turn the car on, drop it in its slot when the light turns green, and it's hands off from there. These bumpers and guide wheels help keep the car in its lane, and different bumpers/guide wheels do it in different ways with different strengths and weaknesses that you may want to customize for the specific track or circuit you're going to be driving on. Some are better with high speeds, some better for jumps or inclines, others help ground the car from upwards drift, while others still will keep the car as centered as possible within the lane. Here, we're just using the stock ones that come in the box. After everything is in place, we can pop in some batteries and test out to make sure everything is good. And there we go, Mini-Fen's cat racer from Tamiya.
It smells amazing.
We had a blast with this one, and Mini-Fen sure did enjoy learning about gears and that sort of cause and effect that you get from, for lack of better phrasing, chain reactions. You know, the batteries guide power via the copper to the motor, which spins one gear, which spins a bunch of others, turns the axles, makes the car go. It's a great learning project for her, and I had a blast too. So what did you think? If you'd like to see more mini four-wheel drive stuff, let me know in the comments below. I know this is a bit shorter video this week. Next week we should be getting back to the usual sort of stuff. I can't decide if it's going to be the F-22A or the Gloucester Gladiator. Definitely let me know in the comments below though which you'd rather see. Thank you to my gift set tier patron Callie Bear. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my content, would like to support the channel, maybe take a look at my Patreon linked in the description below. Otherwise, if you'd rather just watch more of my content, how about one of these 2 previous builds with Miss Mini-Fen? Either way, stay safe and keep modeling.